Okay, today we're here in Hampstead and we've just been giving out a few flyers and raising awareness about the dangers of a cashless economy. I had one woman come up to me and she was asking me about what's the big deal about it, what's the problem with it, because carrying cash is a pain and using card is very convenient. And there is like a Benjamin Franklin quote about foregoing a little bit of liberty for safety. But in our generation we seem to be foregoing liberty for convenience almost. The other day when I was out we were talking about ULEZ, people were saying to me about surveillance. They were saying, oh yeah, well, there's already surveillance everywhere. What difference does it make? And I would make the point to them that the surveillance that I have now, although in Britain we have more cameras per head of population than anywhere except China, is a lot. We have a lot of surveillance. But for the most part, the surveillance they were talking about was like your mobile phone, reading your emails, tracking you everywhere you go. You can put your mobile phone in the bin, but if you start to have like a smart TV monitor in your house, you've got a smart car which monitors how you travel, and then when you step outside you have surveillance at every zone that they put in for the ULEZ, and they can control whether or not you spend your money. And already in this country we've had people's finances stopped for them saying the wrong things. That starts to be a problem. And I'm starting to realize a little bit, I think, that people don't actually know what freedom is or how to defend it. I mean, they're talking, like, for example, when we had the vaccines, people say, no, you're still free to get the job, but you just have to get the vaccine. And they're saying, you're still free to go where you want, but you just have to, pay a fine or change your car. These are erosions of freedoms, essential freedoms that we've had for a long time, that people don't seem to even understand that what is happening while it's happening around them. And there's almost like a complacency. You certainly feel it in some areas where people like maybe smirk at you for carrying a board like this or for talking to them about these kind of subjects, that they just don't see the trajectory or the fact that once these measures are in place, it will be too late to contest them if they don't go the way they want them to. If suddenly it's their money that's getting stopped, it's suddenly their movement that's getting curtailed. And I think that's something very important that people should consider. But in this country, and I think in the West in general, people feel that their freedom is guaranteed for some reason.